The leg of Old River from Joe Matthews Park in Mont Belvieu, Texas, proved to be just about the perfect route for me and two of my paddle partners this morning. Winds were up, and this route once again proved itself a contender for such conditions. Even though two of us were wrestling with chronic shoulder troubles, we had zero issues traversing this peaceful trek. We've covered the accommodations and launch amenities of Joe Matthews Park in a prior video, so we'll jump right into the trip. Heading north-northwest from the launch will find you on what I find to be the calmest and most sheltered leg of Old River. It's the beginning of April, and the trees are greener and more full than I've seen on my prior outings. In some spots, you'll find the reflections seamlessly transitioning between the water and firmament. Age-old cypresses create many picturesque arbors along the banks, with saw palmettos and other foliage filling out the river bottom. A handful of rolling gar and a few perch, along with egrets, herons, red-tailed hawks, kites, and cormorants dominated the day's wildlife viewing. Though there are absolutely gators in large number throughout the demographic, we saw none on this outing. The river snakes about with only a couple abandoned old homesteads and occasional farmland dotting the route. The first main landmark you'll encounter is the FM 1409 bridge. It's common to encounter plenty of good-natured fishermen here. Keep on keeping on for another several miles. It's a continual cycle of cypress-clad river bottom with occasional residences throughout. You'll then come to the intersection where Old River proper continues as you bear right. Heading left will put you on what is locally known as the Cutoff. Both options offer many miles of exploration. Today, this is where we turned back to conclude our approximately 7-mile trip. However, it's notable that continuing down the snaking estuaries of Old River will present you with plenty more options for adventure. The most forward route would be to follow the river under Interstate 10 and into Old River Lake, where you can access launches at Hugo Point Park, as well as the Corps of Engineers recreation area via the Old River Cutoff. Here, you can also access Round Lake and even follow Long Island Bayou all the way into the Trinity Bay. If you opt not to go under the interstate into Old River Lake, you are able to take several meandering, nameless bayous into Lost Lake, as well as onto Lost River. A diligent study of the satellite view of the area is recommended for this option, as it can become quite a maze, and changing water levels may require the paddler to improvise to get around some partially impassable spots. It never ceases to amaze me how the waterways in this demographic so seamlessly connect. There is certainly something for everyone, from the most casual recreational kayaker to the ardent angler to the hardiest touring paddler. It is my opinion that this initial route from Mont Belvieu is one of the best from which to familiarize yourself with the vast surrounding waterways. Give it a shot, paddle smart, and God bless. Subscribe to GCK Kayaking and Outdoors for the best in Gulf Coast paddling content.